Please check. Please check, ma'am.
எனக்கு பிரச்சனையே ஆனா கால் பண்ணாதான் வந்து கட் ஆயிடுது. That is the problem.
Same goes here. Same is here.
அதாவது மீட்டிங்னா உள்ள போயிட்டு ஓரளவுக்கு வந்துடலாம். லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீமிங் வந்து ரொம்ப இதுவா இருக்கு. Yeah, it's going live.
Great, ma'am. Great, ma'am.
Okay,
We'll
let me share the link to you.
The link வந்து better you post it in the chat, ma'am.
Chat box ல போட்டுறேன் சார்.
Chat box ல if you upload it, let the people view it from.
நீங்க ஒரு முறை காப்பி பண்ணிக்கோங்க சார். நான் அப்படியே போட்டுறேன்.
Sure, ma'am. You post it and I will copy it.
Okay, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ramsar, I have posted the link.
Valli ma'am, yes ma'am, it has come ma'am.
Yeah, okay sir.
Yeah, good evening everybody. It gives me immense pleasure in extending a hearty welcome to all of you. And today we have this international virtual faculty development program conducted by World English Language Learners, Teachers and Trainers Association. Shortly we call it Welta Forum. Everybody, it gives me immense pleasure in extending a hearty welcome to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure in extending a hearty welcome to all of you. And today let us go ahead with this Rhonda Byron's the documentary film. It has come as a book, and we would like to throw some light on this book. The secret summaries. So the great secret of life is the law of attraction. And the law of attraction says like attracts likes. So when you think of a thought, you are also attracting like thoughts to you. Thoughts are magnetic and thoughts have a frequency. As you think thoughts, they are sent out into the universe and they magnetically attract all like things that are on the same frequency. Everything sent out returns to the source, that is you. You are like a human transmission tower transmitting a frequency with your thoughts. If you want to change anything in your life, change the frequency by changing your thoughts. Your current thoughts are creating your future. What you think about the most or focus on the most will appear as your life. Your thoughts become things. This is one of the most important thing in our life that everybody will have to understand and try to augment the power of thinking, and that is how we grow exponentially. The law of attraction is a law of nature. It is as impartial as the law of gravity. Nothing can come into your experience unless you summon it through your persistent thoughts. So through persistent thoughts, we can achieve anything and everything. So this we need to remember. To know what you are thinking, ask yourself, how are you feeling? Emotions are valuable tools that instantly tell us what we are thinking. It is impossible to feel bad and at the same time have good thoughts. Your thoughts determine your frequency and your feelings tell you immediately what frequency you are on. When you feel bad, you are on the frequency of drawing more bad things. When you feel good, you are powerfully attracting more good things to you. Secret shifters such as pleasant memories, nature, or your favorite music can change your feelings and shift your frequency in an instant. The feeling of love is the highest frequency you can emit. The greater the love you feel and emit, the greater the power you are harnessing. So these are the things that everybody should remember. And moving ahead, we have the next chapter of secret summaries. Like Aladdin genie, the law of attraction grants us our every command. The creative process helps you to create what you want in 3 simple steps: ask, believe, and receive. These are the 3 things which everybody should remember. Asking the universe for what you want is your opportunity to get clear about what you want. As you get clear in your mind, you have asked. So whatever we are asking, that this universe is ready to give us, that we need to remember. Believing involves acting, speaking, and thinking as though you have already received what you asked for. When you emit the frequency of having received it, the law of attraction moves people, events, and circumstances for you to receive. Receiving involves feeling the way you will feel once your desire has manifested. Feeling good now puts you on the frequency of what you want. To lose weight, don't focus on losing weight. Instead, focus on your perfect weight. Feel the feeling of your perfect weight and you will summon it to you. It takes no time for the universe to manifest what you want. It is as easy to manifest $1 as it is to manifest $1 million. Starting with something small like a cup of coffee or parking spaces is an easy way to experience the law of attraction in our life in action. Powerfully intend to attract something small. As you experience the power you have to attract, you will move on to creating much bigger things in your life. Create your day in advance by thinking the way you want it to go, and you will create your life intentionally. This is the secret, and everybody can augment it and again make use of these secret shifters, and again the power of positive thinking, and again asking for whatever we want. We need to have this ask and believe and get. Now, the next chapter, secret summaries. Expectation is a powerful, attractive force. Expect the things you want. You don't expect the things you don't want. Gratitude is a powerful process for shifting your energy and bringing more of what you want into your life. Be grateful for what you already have, and you will attract more things, more good things perhaps. Giving thanks for what you want in advance turbocharges your desires and sends a more powerful signal out into the universe. In your mind of yourself, enjoying what you want. When you visualize, you generate greater powerful thoughts and feelings of having it now. The law of attraction then returns that reality to you, just as you saw it in your mind. To use the law of attraction to your own advantage, make it a habitual way of being, not just a one-time event. At the end of every day, before you go to sleep, go back through the events of the day. Any events of moments that were not what you wanted, replay them in your mind the way you wanted them to go. This is yet another secret that everybody should have this thing, that is practicing this law of attraction and visualization techniques for our betterment of life. To attract money, focus on wealth. It is impossible to bring more money into your life when you focus on the lack of it. It is helpful to use your imagination and make believe you already have the money you want. Play games of having wealth and you will feel better about money. As you feel better about it, more will flow into your life. This is yet another secret. Feeling happy now is the fastest way to bring money into your life. Make it your intention to look at everything you like and say yourself, I can afford that, I can buy that. You will shift your thinking and begin to feel better about money. Give money in order to bring more of it into your life. When you are generous with money and feel good about sharing it, you are saying, I have plenty. Sorry. Visualize check in the mail. Tip the balance. Tip the balance of your thoughts to wealth. Think wealth. The more we think about wealth, we are more likely to get and attract wealth. Then again, when you want to attract a relationship, make sure your thoughts, words, and actions are aligned with thoughts, words, actions, and surroundings don't contradict your desire. Your job is you. Unless you fill yourself first, you have nothing to give anybody. Treat yourself with love and respect, and you will attract people who show you love and respect. When you feel bad about yourself, you block the love, and instead you attract more people and situations that will continue to make you feel bad about you. Focus on the qualities you love about yourself, and the law of attraction will show you more great things about you. To make a relationship work, focus on what you appreciate about the other person and not your complaints. When you focus on the strengths, you will get the more of them. So this is another thing that we need to focus on our strength and becoming more strong and stronger. The placebo effect is an example of the law of attraction in action. When a patient truly believes that a tablet is a cure, he receives what he believes and is cured. Focusing on perfect health is something we can all do within ourselves, despite what may be happening on the outside. Laughter attracts joy, releases negativity, and leads to miraculous cures. Disease is held in the body by thought, by observation of the illness, and by the attention given to the illness. If you are feeling a little unwell, don't talk about it unless you want more of it. If you listen to people talk about their illness, you add energy to their illness. Instead, change the conversation to good things and give powerful thoughts to seeing those people in health. Belief about aging are in our minds. So release those thoughts from your consciousness. Focus on health and eternal youth. Do not listen to society's messages about diseases and aging. Negative messages do not serve you. This is yet another yet another secret that we need to master it, and again for the betterment of our life. And when you resist, you attract. You attract. When you resist, you attract, because you are powerfully focused on it with emotion. To change anything, go within and emit a new signal with your thoughts and feeling. You cannot help the world by focusing on negative things. As you focus on the world's negative events, you not only add to them, but also you bring more negative things into your own life. Instead of focusing on the world's problem, give your attention and energy to trust, love, abundance. You have the ability to tap into the unlimited supply through your thoughts and feeling and bring it to your experience. Praise and bless everything in the world, and you will dissolve negativity. You will dissolve negativity and discard and align yourself with the highest frequency, that is love. And everything is energy, and energy is everything. You are an energy magnet, so electrically energize everything to you, and electrically energize yourself to the everything you want. You are a spiritual being. You are energy, and energy cannot be created or destroyed. It changes its form. Therefore, the pure essence of you has always been and always will be. The universe emerges from thought. We are the creators not only of our own destiny, but also of the universe. An unlimited supply of ideas available to you. All knowledge, discoveries, and inventions are in the universal mind as possibilities waiting for the human mind to draw them forth. You hold everything in your consciousness. We are all connected. We are all one. Let go of difficulties from our past, cultural codes, and social beliefs. You are the only one who can create the life you deserve. Your shortcut to manifesting your desires is to see what you want as absolute fact. Your power is in your thought, so stay aware. In other words, remember to remember. You get to fill the blackboard of your life with whatever you want. The only thing you need to do is feel good now. The more you use the power within you, the more power you will draw through you. The time to embrace your magnificence is now. We are in the midst of a glorious era. As we let go of limited thoughts, we will experience humanity's true magnificence in every area of creation. Do what you love. And if you don't know what brings you joy, ask, what's my joy? As you commit to your joy, you will attract more avalanche of joyful things because you are radiating joy. Now that you have learned the knowledge of secret, what you do with it is up to you. Whatever you choose is right. The power is all yours. Thank you everyone for gracing this occasion. It is indeed my proud privilege to welcome you all for this 157th International Virtual Faculty Development Program conducted by Welta Forum. Today we have amidst us Professor Dinesh Kumar Ji, the second presenter of this Faculty Development Program, and as well as we have our the first presenter of the day, Alina ma'am, for do this graciously consented to be the first presenter of the day, and we would like to extend a hearty welcome to all the elite and learned colleagues across the globe for joining us and again joining us for this wonderful faculty development program on this Sunday evening. It is very heartening to see all the elite and learned colleagues with us, and I am handing over the session to Professor Dinesh Kumar Ji. Dinesh Kumar Ji, I hope you are with us. He joined, but let me check. Sir Dinesh sir, good evening sir. Thanks for joining us on time, and I would like to request our Professor Dinesh Kumar Ji of Dayal Singh College, Karnal, Haryana, to introduce our first presenter of the day and chair this session. I would like to present Professor Dinesh Kumar Ji. He is our Vice President of Welta Forum, and again, he has been rendering unconditional love and care and support to this Welta Forum by giving so many leads, especially people like Dr. Saroj Bala Madam and all the elite and dignitaries, and as well as today's presenter from Pakistan, our counterpart, also is support rendered by Professor Dinesh Kumar Ji. We are so very happy and a hearty welcome to you, sir, and happy to present Professor Dinesh Kumar Ji to this forum for introducing today's first presenter of the day, Alina Shashad Madam. Thank you, sir. Well, welcome you, sir. Hearty welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, Saran sir. Thank you for this compliment. And first of all, I, on the behalf of whole Welta family, would like to welcome Ma'am Alina Shahzad from Pakistan, working, and she has been presently working as a lecturer in English literature in the Department of English at National University of Modern Languages, Islamabad, and she is MA MPhil in English from Government College University, Lahore. At present, she is pursuing her doctorate from International Islamic University, Islamabad. So, before joining as a lecturer in the English literature at National University of Modern Languages, she has also taught literature to the international students in different universities, and she has also attended and presented more than 15 research papers in different national as well as international conferences and seminars. Her thrust areas comprise of research, modernism, postmodernism, post-humanism, post-colonialism, literature, and Commonwealth literature. So, besides, she has recently completed fundamental online language teaching that we call FOLT, sponsored by Michigan State University, USA, in collaboration with the US Embassy, Islamabad. In addition to it, she has also attended several professional development courses, faculty development programs, innovative teaching pedagogic sponsored by US Embassy in the 21st century. So, I welcome you, ma'am, and now the mic can say over to you for the presentation of your lecture.
Greetings, everyone. Thank you so much, Sir Dinesh, for such nice. Yes, you are audible. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, Alina ma'am. Thank you for joining us. Hearty welcome to you on behalf of Welta Forum and the entire Indian fraternity. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you and good luck. Wishing you good luck for your presentation. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Saravanan, for nice compliment. Can I share my screen, please?
Please, ma'am, please. You are most welcome. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Your screen is visible, and again, your voice is also audible. You can go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So yes, warm greetings everyone from Pakistan, and I am Alina Shahzad. I'm working as a lecturer in National University of Modern Languages, Islamabad, and I'm also a PhD scholar of International Islamic University. So in today's virtual session, the topic which I have literary contours of South Asian literature in present times. So as we all know that South Asian literature is in full swing with respect to different thematic concerns, with respect to different stylistic concerns, with respect to current critical trajectories, which are embedded in every fabric of our society in different ways or in different, you can say, mediums. So let's explore the wide spectrum of ideas which has been fostered by different writers, novelists, and in their literary works. All right, so the very first important thing is whenever we try to navigate the literary aesthetics or the critical aesthetics of any literary work, the role of the reader, the role of the critic is of utmost importance. Like I have mentioned that criticism is as inevitable as breathing. So in this, a very short, brief and crisp quotation by one of the renowned critics, T.S. Eliot, it gives us a very crystal view idea that literature, it cannot be produced in isolation. We cannot write, we cannot read anything in any sort of isolation. So the process of evaluation, the process of judgment, the process of giving feedback, it lies at the heart of any literary work. It can be a novel, it can be a short story, prose, drama, or even some movie as well. So the process of criticism, it is unavoidable. So see the sort of literary connection which T.S. Eliot has synchronized with this very important critical expression, criticism, that we cannot avoid it. It is the part and parcel of every literary activity. So this webinar cultivates what the very first important element that is of crucial significance, looking at the aesthetic, pictorial, paratextual features of the text. Because these are the paratextual feature of any text, whether it's a short story or especially novel. So it is a gateway to the meticulous details which form a rich tapestry of any literary work. And the role of text in highlighting our social reality. So see, our social reality is there with us, whether it's India or Pakistan or Bangladesh or some other region. But what is the task of all these writers, poets, novelists, dramatists, that they are bringing amalgamation of the social reality on the canvas of literature with different literary mediums. And for today's session, obviously, I'll be focusing on Pakistani texts. And one of the texts it talks about, it has been written in the context of India by Pakistani author Uzma Aslam Khan. So with special emphasis on that contemporary novel, The Miraculous True History of Nomi Ali by Uzma Aslam Khan, is a contemporary novel published in 2020 that talks about that how female Indian prisoners, they were being treated at the hands of the British regime. So you will see that the literary aesthetics, you will see that how Uzma Aslam Khan, Pakistani author, has given voice to that critical consciousness of one of the darkest episodes of history in the context of India. And last but not the least, that it has to do with aesthetic argumentation and critical consciousness as well, because it has to do these paratextual features of any novel, the critical debate of any novel, the aesthetic debate of any novel, what it brings to the audience, that it has to do with our cognitive skills, that which is one of the multidisciplinary fields of literary theory, that see the shades of meanings, the shades of critical aesthetics, it gets changed with the passage of time. So we'll look forward to all these details at great length. All right, so the word criticism, if you see the term from the linguistic point of view, so it gives a very sharp, very blatant negative connotation. But more importantly, it encapsulates so many features. Like it has to do with the comparison, that how we analyze any literary text with another text. It has to do with the analysis as well. And that analysis, it must be impartial, It must be unbiased, without any acrimonious or hatred feeling for any region, for any community, and evaluation as well. That it raises your critical consciousness, it improves your critical thinking. So it's not the case that we give a very shallow feedback in literary work, because if you have interest in Latin American literature, so we have Isabel Allende. So she says that writing is a very sacred task, and the role of the critic or the role of the reader or the researcher or scholar in probing to the intricate details of any literary text is of utmost importance. Because any novel written by the author, it is the product of the sheer hard work, and giving feedback either in the form of the positive way or in a negative way, or coming up with the recommendations. I think it is of crucial significance that if there are some loopholes in the works, so it must be given with a set of recommendations to amplify or to elevate the literary aesthetic appeal. So the 4 wheels of criticism, this idea I have captured from the book, The Meaning of Criticism. And the book is written by one of the Indian authors, and that is a small booklet. So that is really fruitful in terms of navigating that, how these 4 domains that with the letter CAD, how it resonates with any text. Okay, moving ahead, because these details are important, because it gives color, it gives shade to any literary text. Because as I have mentioned earlier, that text, it does not have any mouth. It is a task of the reader or the critic or the scholar or the literary academia to talk about those surreptitious concerns of the society. Either they are obnoxious, either they are quite having a very glossy picture about society. So the role of the reader is very important. So like I mentioned the source as well, that literature is like a cake, poetics is its recipe, and interpretation tells us how it tastes. So see, the process of grounding is very important. How the ideology has been immersed beautifully in the tapestry of any literary work, and how the biographical information or the historical information is infused in the fabric of that, the texture of that literary text is very important. So as readers, as scholars, as researchers from literary academia, so our task as a ventriloquist paradigm is of immense importance to unravel, to unfold the bleak reality of our life, of the social and emotional spectrums of our life in different contours. Okay, so we have different kinds of literature, novels, we have poetry, movie to some extent. If it resonates with some literary debate, then prose, short story, and drama. So let's talk about, this is the main focus of today's virtual webinar, that what are the mediums of literary criticism and how they are reshaping the literary contours, and how those literary contours, it paves the way for critical trajectories. How does it pave the way for conceptual tools that are important for resounding the voice of that literary piece in every part of the globe. Okay, so we have different book reviews through that, like what is the significance of these 5 mediums: book reviews, research articles, literature festivals. If I talk about Pakistan, so we have 3 cities, Islamabad, Lahore, and Karachi. these three cities, they are the main hub of literary activities in terms of book launch, in terms of national conferences, in terms of panel discussion. So what is the significance? The significance is that the readers, researchers, they get to know about the recent trends of the literary text, because it's not possible to read each and every novel. It's humanly not at all possible to read each and every text, because literature is infinite. It is not humanly possible to read each and every literary text. So with the help of these different platforms, like if I talk about Dawn newspaper, so in today's virtual session, we will be looking at that how those literary works, they have been given voice by this international newspaper, and how the scholars, researchers, they are commenting upon it, how it is elevating the thematic debate, and how it is bringing into limelight the dark episodes, or it is making our voice heard in every nook and corner of the globe. So we have different mediums, book launch, and literature festivals, to some extent movie reviews as well. But for today's session, I have selected book reviews, that just by reading a small book review in the newspaper, because newspaper, it has a wide, extensive readership. Especially Dawn newspaper, this is an English newspaper in Pakistan, and obviously it has international viewership as well. So what is the significance if there is some literary text and there is a reviewer who is talking about some crucial or thought-provoking paradigm of any literary text? The significance is that that literary text, it gets empowered by the virtue of that platform. Okay, so let's navigate together. All of you are silent. Is everything okay? Are you there with me?
Very much, madam. Really hearing you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Very much, we are with you.
Okay, so okay, great. So let's talk about our first work. So see the power of criticism by the virtue of newspaper, and Dawn newspaper particularly. And this work, it has been published by emerging Pakistani young writer Rania Hussain. So see if someone is not into what are the new trends of literary contours